On to you, Sagittarius out here. Hopefully, y'all are having a good day. You have the Knight of Raphael, the Knight of Michael, and then you have the King of Ariel. So, somebody had asked me, if I had myself like a lady in my life, right, and if she ended up getting pregnant, if I would pretty much, what I'm saying, let her, when it was around time for her to give birth, if I would pretty much help her out and do everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What am I gonna do? Send her to work even though she's about to burst? No, right? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I would. But after she's having a child, a month afterward, yeah, she would have to get back to work because I'm not just gonna sit there. Because another thing that they'll do is that like they'll like have you like they'll quit. But yeah, I will. So you have the Knight of Raphael, the Knight of Michael, and the King of Ariel. And right now, as truth be told, I'm already speaking to a couple of people. Truth be told, I'm just not putting it out there on Front Street. But the Knight of Raphael, the Knight of Michael, and the King of Air, represents for you, Sagittarius, how this is a place for you where this is about how y'all are doing y'all thing. Uh a lot of you are looking at it like you, Sagittarius, are allowing other people to leave your life. This is more so about cop and blow. Cop and blow is pretty much, the first person I've ever heard say that was Sugar Free, and the rapper, Sugar Free, the rapper. And he's right. Cop and blow is basically you get somebody, but if they don't work out for you, you let them go, pretty much. You're dating them, but if they don't work out for you, you let them go. And the reason why it's about cop and blow is because most people are not compatible with you. And it's not because they're not compatible per se, that you're just flat out not compatible. It's just that what's going on with you, Sagittarius, is that y'all two are not seeing eye to eye, right? People are trying to take value away from you. And people are trying to take value away from you. And people, you know what I mean? And you have standards. And that's the thing that they can't seem to be able to get over. When you have standards, that's automatically a deterrent from people trying to, you automatically have standards. That's a deterrent from when people are trying to use you. Because when you having standards is basically what you will accept, what you will do, what you will not accept, what you will not do. Basically, that's what having standards are. And so it's to set limitations on certain things so that certain things just doesn't get out of hand, right? People using you doesn't get out of hand because people are vulnerable when it comes to relationships. They can end up being used for a lot of different things, especially when they're in love. And the objective, the goal is to be in love, be in a relationship, but not be like used like you're a toy. And so a lot of you Sagittarius right now, like I said, to piggyback off of the last reading, it's copping and blowing. It's like you're like, you're really just trying to see who's really compatible with you right now. And that if a person does not see eye to eye, you're not really rocking with them. And you shouldn't. The Emperor and the Seven of Gabriel right here is about how you Sagittarius also have a lot of power. Your life is, you feel good, you feel powerful. A lot of you Sagittarius feel much better about the direction of where your life is going because you're okay being by yourselves. And because you're okay being by yourselves, a lot of people want to get to know you. I know it seems like it's opposite, but it is, right? But it's not as opposite as you think. Right? When you have standards and you have respect and stuff like that or whatever, it's not hard. Like you gotta understand, like all you need to do, honestly, these pickup artists don't be knowing what they be talking about. Like all you need to do is just really try to put it like this. Be a decent person as best as you can. Everybody wants a decent person in their life. That's what you need to do. So it's not really a matter of if a person is going to like you or not. It's a matter of just be a decent person. That's it. You know what I mean? Just be a decent person. Be happy that you woke up today and live your life. You know what I'm saying? And stop being so upset that you have another day to live and you breathe and you're enjoying your life and stuff like this. Stop being upset about that. You feel me? All you need to do is just do that, and people will gravitate to you. And it's like, well, is that how it is that you got so many? Like, is that how it is that you talking to some people? Yeah, that's literally it. Like, I'm not like I don't run around, like I'm not trying to use people. I could, you know what I mean? But I'm not trying to use people. I don't need to. Like, people come through and get a reading from me without me having to be like, oh, I need, I'm going to use these sleazy tactics and antics in order to get money. All I need to do is just put the information out there. And it's the same thing for you, Sagittarius. That's all you need to do. And that helps you live boldly, because no dirt on your name. No dirt on your name. People can't be like, oh, you doing all of this to get a significant other. You compromising yourself to get that. No, I'm not doing any of that. All you Sagittarius need to do is just be better. That's it. And not even be better for the sake of like ego purposes of trying to like get people and like treat people any kind of way, right? Because that would reflect on your character. All you need to do is just like be like, you know what, I don't really dislike anybody. You know what I mean? I don't really have like, I don't really hold on to grudges like that. It's not really me. Like, I don't really care about certain things. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as you let that stuff go off of your heart, a lot more people are going to gravitate towards you automatically. The Six of Raphael to change your life, and the Four of Michael. This is what I'm talking about. You have exes coming back right now because they feel that. The fact that you let them go and you wasn't a jerk about it. Remember what I just said. Like, in the last Sagittarius reading, right? What did I say? I said that the self-respect that you have for yourself is growing. It's not getting delusional, but it's just getting to a healthy level. A lot of you Sagittarius for a little while didn't respect yourselves, or you felt like you had to overdo it. You had to OD. You had to really go hard in the paint and show the person, OD, overdo. You had to overdo it and really go hard in the paint to get the other person to know not to play games. As opposed to if the person is playing games with you, stay away from them, because that's a weirdo in the first place, and let them figure out whatever kind of chip that they have on their shoulder. Let them take that chip off their shoulder or whatever. And so the situation for you, Sagittarius, is that y'all are seeing the results of doing that, because the Six of Raphael, what do you think that means? Person's coming back, change your life, and then you have the Four of Michael. Not only is the person coming back, but they coming back and they see you change your life. They coming back trying to get you again, to get you to go back into the same cycles. And you Sagittarius are like, nah, no thank you. You're not really rocking with it. And then you have the Four of Michael. The Four of Michael is about how you're in a situation for you. And this is about the Four of Michael is about how that's you're done with that. Like, you don't want them, and they know that, but they want you a lot because, again, your standards. And I've talked about this before. It's not about what it is that you say yes to. It's about what you say no to. One of the coldest things that an elder told me was, when it comes to relationships and when it comes to most things in life in general, it's not about what it is that you really say yes to. It's more about what it is that you say no to. That's the thing that draws a lot of people in. And so the Ten of Gabriel and the Chariot card, for you Sagittarius, the Ten of Gabriel is like the Ten of Wands. You being willing to walk away and walking away and not wanting to go back to them, even if you have an opportunity to, because they're going to offer you one. The same it's wow, because Chariot, you Sagittarius will get offers from the people whom you liked. If you Sagittarius wanted to be in relationships with somebody, You're going to see within the next, I want to say within the next 2 weeks, how it is that they will literally, right? I'll say between now and the ending of September, right? You're going to see how it is that they will show you that they're interested in you. They're going to reach out to you. And you know what you Sagittarius will do? You Sagittarius will walk away. You Sagittarius will look at it and you'll be like, you know what? Considering how this person is moving, you don't want to have anything to do with how this person is moving, because it's just a cat and mouse game with this person. This person wants to be on some cat and mouse stuff, chasing, and somebody needs to be chasing the whole time. There's no actual functional real relationship happening here. And so the fact that you Sagittarius are like, okay, you done with the playing games, because that's all this person is interested in. They're now gonna understand, oh, something shifted. You're not playing the cat and mouse. They chase you, right? Then you chase them. They chase you just a little bit so that you can begin chasing after them. The Ten of Gabriel and the Chariot represents just that. Showing of the discipline, being disciplined, looking at it. You Sagittarius looking at it for what it is. Like, yeah, the two of you like each other, but so what? They're still trying to get you to chase. Still denying you certain things. Still, you know what I'm saying? The two of y'all are supposed to have been in a relationship. There's still a functional one, at least, right? A functional one. They're still trying to deny you that. Still running around. Still trying to duck and dodge and be aloof and all this other type of nonsense. That's whack. It's whack. And you Sagittarius are looking at it and seeing it like with a fresh new pair of eyes. Like, this is whack. This is lame. And it is lame. It's just that the Chariot is about like the bluntness of it. The bluntness of it that a lot of you Sagittarius will use. And again, something has changed, shifted in you. Let's clarify, change your life. Something has shifted in you. You know what I'm saying? Because now they are worried. Because now it's this sense of, you know, they'll never actually be able to play this cat and mouse game with you ever again, because of the fact that how things have changed. So you have the Knight of Swords, Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So this is about this right here, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, to clarify, to change your life. This is about how a lot of you Sagittarius, once again, like, you know, they spent all this time ducking and dodging you, and you know, too much time has passed to where y'all could have established something for real for you Sagittarius to care anymore, right? And so the things that the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles represents, a lot of you Sagittarius are standing above the things that you may have wanted for a long time, and you realize that wanting it without actually going towards it is just as useless as not having it. And so the things that the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles represent, now that you have that new type of mentality, this is what is scaring them, because they thought they can have you like on a string, like a yo-yo, your whole life or for a very long time. And again, this is the catch-22 of wasting time. No one has a million years to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And this is why like people go overseas. This is why people got fed up with the dating pool and all that. It's because of that. It's because you have people who are like, no, wait 40 years. And then like you just, what are you doing? You're asking somebody to wait 40 years, 30 years, 40 years. Like, what are we doing? You in your 40s and 50s, the other person is in their 40s, 50s, or 60s. And then now they want to start a real relationship, right? But then at the same time, you Sagittarius have been waiting, right? Let's just say you don't have any little ones, right? You 40 and 50, now starting a family. Now you're gonna, come on, yo, that, you know, people like, what is the objective? Like, what is the point of having people wait such a long time for? Like figure it out, really get it together for real. And so this is you Sagittarius applying pressure without being a jerk. You know, you're done. You're finito. You Sagittarius are done. You've literally laid the last brick that you possibly could, and the house is finished. You know, it's either going to be a great house or it's going to be a shanty town house. And it's a shanty town house for how this person was acting, you know? So it's their loss. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel 200K. We got 26,753 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Oh, and if you want to come through and get a personal reading from me, the link to that is in the comment section below. Peace.